Sue Reagan made the cut. A mother of three, she worked as an engineer and finance specialist for 22 years at Delco Electronics.
I quit my job to do this, yeah. I was not fired. I quit my job to do this, right. Yeah. So, I mean, that was scary. I mean, I was very emotional when I left that last day.
The majority of applicants were career changers. Research shows they have a much better chance of continuing a career as a teacher than younger people.
I think one of the biggest motivators for me is seeing, we're a global company, okay? And the fact that they're definitely, hiring in Asia and India and Mexico. And, I'd like to make a difference and hopefully get them to start back and looking, in the U.S. I'd like to beef up, the credentials of our students and start hiring back in the United States.
Keith Manring, a 15-year veteran newspaper editor, chose to leave his job.
They basically aired both sides today. It's not a big deal. It may be something I'll blog about.
Okay.
He, too, brought a global viewpoint.
You would report these stories about problems with school district leadership and problems in schools and problems with kids. And, some of them have had impacts. Some of them have led to changes in law and improvements. But fundamentally, year in and year out, you just see that at the core, things weren't improving, I think, for the average kid. And just feel like, if I know that truth is out there, I feel like I've tried to respond this way. I feel like I have to engage it. I have to go do something. And I felt like I had some skills that could help.
You need to have multiple abilities to be an effective teacher. You need to be very bright at picking things up quickly because you have to prepare for a lot of things, stay up to date on the content knowledge and so forth. But you also need to be a really good communicator, and you need to be sensitive and responsive to the students in your classroom, which requires good social and emotional skills.
David Johnson had these skills, a father of three. A math tutor.
You need to tell me which one is fewer. This past school year, I've been an assistant teacher within Indianapolis Public Schools. And it was a high-need urban school as far as, working with those students. And just seeing firsthand the need that's there for some specialized attention, sometimes some not so traditional methods in order to break through to some of these students and everything in order to reach them on their level, I know is needed.
Did you see the moth again? Good.
Laura Cummings is a mother of four.
If you've never gotten your hands dirty, if you're afraid of a worm, if you don't realize that the beans that you boil for dinner are living things and if you plant them, they'll grow, I don't think biology is going to be half as interesting. That's what gives it life, and a good teacher knows how to do that.
Cummings already had earned one master's degree in biochemistry, had taught college courses, worked in a lab, and more.
I work part-time playing professional violin, music. I teach for the Indianapolis Children's Choir, so I've taught preschoolers for 10 years. And I've been a PTA president for the past 2 years. I want to teach. Darn it, I want to teach. I like being with kids.